forever for life. Okay, yeah. 널 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Daniels. Pass to LaFrenz. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's LaFrenz. It's rebounded by Banchero. Now Irving. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Bowl. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. We played just over a minute here in the first. Right wing. Here's Jordan. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Banchero. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
LaFrenz. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Now here's Irving. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
There's the block. Here's Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Bryant outside. A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Rebound San Antonio.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Bryant outside. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Irving. Bryant outside. To the paint. Here's Daniels. Pass to LaFrenz. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Denied. They get it back. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Now here's Jordan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Reverses. Banchero no good. And here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a dunk, yeah.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so, the San Antonio Spurs. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here's Porter. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Hall. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Their shooting percentage has dropped into the low 30s. If they don't start hitting more shots, they could easily find themselves losing this lead.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Here's Hall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. Here's Hayes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Hall. After the basket by Orlando. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Suggs. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio leading. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Hall. Spurs need to get one up here. Murphy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Spurs lead by 5.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside, Anderson. Driving in. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Howard finishing it off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Daniels. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Outside Porter. And they're on the run for the finish.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. And it'll be fun to watch them build. So it's Orlando now. 7-point differential. Irving. And another miss by Orlando. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Knocked loose. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Pass to Daniels. 2 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defense like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Bradley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his team would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And so here is Orlando. The Spurs making their last shot. The shot by Howard, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Jordan with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Daniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The ball's knocked loose. Orlando calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Howard inside. Basket's good. Howard's got his second bucket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Daniels. He's got 12. Second chance shot. Back to Jordan. The 3. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Coming out of the floor for your Spurs,
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Carter. He got a piece of it. To the right side. Jordan with it. Now Porter defending. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Orlando calls timeout. And it's the Magic with the ball. Down by 12. Here's Irving. Buries it down low.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Jordan. Fades away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
It's blocked, and they get it back. Pass to Bryant from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Now Jordan. He's got 10. No good on the shot.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
From about 16. And it's Irving missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Hall. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. He tries for 3. Kobe grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Banchero. Outside for Irving. Bryant outside. They grab their own miss.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Jones. Here's Hall. Banked it in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 12. Knocked away. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates, that is that. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They've led by as many as 14. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bryant. And stolen by Hayes. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Isaac with it. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Daniels. 12 points for him. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Bryant. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's San Antonio with it, leading by 12. Here's Daniels. Pass to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Daniels. Here's LaFrentz. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Soft touch off the glass.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball.
Magic ball.
Here's Orlando, trailing by 13 to the left wing. Back to Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And the Spurs with possession here. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 14.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And the Magic making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Fades. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Outside Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Bryant. And another miss by Orlando.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Pass to Daniels. Cook it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Daniels. First personal foul. 13 foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bull. Left side Irving. It's stolen by Isaac.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, B.A., a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Blocking foul called on. First personal foul.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. His first shot attempt.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Banchero. Outside for Irving. And another miss by Orlando. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.
Where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper. These Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your if not she. They like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is in my own lane, to a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin K.